Hi there, traders. Welcome to the weekend wrap. First real week of trading is going to kick off next week, and that could actually be a slow one heading into non-farm payroll. And I'm going to assume that we're going to have the ECB and the Bank of England on Thursday, and probably ADP payrolls on Wednesday. But we do have some interesting price action so far this year. We have had a bit of reversal into the beginning of the year, but I don't know what kind of momentum we're going to have on that. Retail traders slowly pushed everything up, and over the holidays we had that spike higher that pretty much knocked out a lot of traders that were looking for a move lower in these pairs. But now we do have the momentum lower that everybody has been looking for. So in the Euro USD, what I'm going to be watching for is a confirmed break of this 136.25 level into the close. I would actually be surprised though if we do not get a pullback where the pair is going to be right around this level into the close. So we're going to have to sit around and think exactly what we're going to do, or maybe in Sunday we get a pullback right back above. So we're going to have to watch this, watch these levels. I'd need a little more conviction before I would be willing to jump into this particular trade at this moment. But these are the key levels: the 138.30 and 136.25, and you can see that we have been we have been just bouncing around within this for the last basically for the last month. In the Great Britain USD, now this is a little bit more compelling. You see we had the spike higher also, but the pair is back up below this 164.80 level, and that level should act as resistance. I'd like to see what happens if we get another push up towards that 164.80. If we have sellers coming at that point, then we could see a pushback down for a test of this 162.50 level. The Aussie USD, this pair right now, right here, is pushing higher. Kind of has broken the range at this point. Hasn't really been able to get any momentum above it. There's a longer-term harmonic trade set in play here if we ever reach it toward. If we get a push down to 86, around the let's just say the 87 level, there could be an opportunity to go long there, looking for a larger push higher. But at this moment, 90 is key, and if we get a break or hold of this 90 level, that's going to tell us what we have. If we get a break of this, we could see we can play the larger fib range and look for a move towards the 0.382 fib, then followed by the 0.50 fib. Let's see exactly where those trades would be at this moment. You can see the 50 fib is going to be all the way up there around 92.60, so that could be a nice move if they do get a break of that range, and we'll have to keep our eyes on that in the short term. New Zealand, nice move today, push higher. Not really feeling this pair at the moment, just drifting around here basically. There's no real edge that I can see to be found trading this cross at the moment. We have lower low, lower high, higher low, lower low, but then we have a higher low, and we'll see if we get a higher high here. If we get a higher high, then we could have a break of the trend, but I'm not going to bet the house on that. Just something to keep an eye on. USDJPY, still a larger trade in play. I know I've been talking about this for a while, and I'm not 100% sure what we're going to get here, but 103.75 is key. If we get a break of that, you can see the fib levels have come into play on this larger move. We could see ultimately a move up to the 111. I'm not going to say that's going to happen overnight and blah blah blah, but that 103.75 level is an interesting play if we get a pushback down to it, and then even more so, we could make a 50 fib at this level. I mean, there might be multiple entries in this trade where you run it stopped out, but all in all, if the trade does continue, that would be the target on the top side. Yen pairs have been interesting this week. Nice push lower to start the year, but you need to be careful because this is the beginning of the year, and it often looks like we're having a great trend showing up, and then it could just be the lack of liquidity. Non-farm payrolls is probably going to be the real buster in this, but I mean, everything does point to a increase in the dollar, but I've been saying that for about 6 months, so we'll have to see what happens there, and see if we get continuing tapering in January, which would really indicate that we could have a trend there. Alright, so Swiss franc also broke the range today and is looking for a push higher, and might jump into this trade on any pullbacks at the moment. That is it, kind of short and to the point today. If you want to sign up for part of the weekly calls and see the trades and so forth as they come in live, sign up today and you can be in as early as Monday. Everybody have a great weekend.